Austin Roper wants to know Facebook or Twitter or both.
I'm more of a Twitter guy.
Yeah.
I got kicked off of Facebook at one point.
Really?
Yeah. So
kicked off.
I got back on it, but yeah, I got kicked off. Somebody said I was a fake, and so I went to get it corrected, and they wanted like my social security number, all this stuff. So I was like, I'm good. So.
Yeah.
I still have my Facebook fan site.
Okay.
Which apparently
You're not kicked
you
off
don't have to have your social security number and birth certificate to have that one. But so I do Twitter now.
Okay.
And, you know, somebody was asking me the other day, I guess you have to get it, there's some kind of way you can make it the official Twitter of Brad Keselowski. I don't know how to do that. So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it. So I'm just at Keselowski. I'm not official, but
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I'm official.
It's you.
Yes.
It is you. Okay. So you don't have your PR person do it for you. Do it.
No, I do. Every once in a while, David will fill in some blanks while I'm racing or so forth. Yeah, because I don't tweet while I'm driving.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. I've tried, but it doesn't work.
So if we see, hey, just past Carl, that wasn't really
That
you.
really wasn't me.
Okay.
But
Troy Cole asks, has Rusty Wallace ever contacted you about driving his baby, the iconic Blue Deuce?
Yeah, absolutely. I've talked with Rusty a little bit, and you know, it was a ride that I was very proud to get, and certainly he's a large part of the legacy of the Blue Deuce. You know, it's just he started the Blue Deuce. I guess technically it was the black and gold Deuce before, but you know, the actual Blue Deuce is all him, and he deserves the credit.
Yeah, that would have been a genuine draft car.
It was. That was a beautiful car, too.
It was very pretty.
I love that car.
So it was the one he won the championship with, the white and green Kodiak car.
Yeah, see, I don't remember that car very well. But
well, you're probably about 4 then.
I always had, I always liked the Pontiacs.
How old were you in '89?
I was 5. I
said 4.
Close,
I was just,
close.
Man.
Those were really good-looking cars.
Yeah, it's a good-looking car. M. Shoe, 1998, says, how fun is it to have Miller Brewing Company as a sponsor? It's got to be a blast.
There are some perks, yes.
All right, best one. Outside of this, the fridge is always stocked.
Outside of that one?
Outside of that one. That's a given.
It's adequately supplied.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Because you hate to say oversupplied, because I don't want to cut down. In fact, I really could use some more. But best perk. All right, this is a family-oriented show, so I'm trying to be family-oriented.
Yeah.
It is family-oriented, right?
We hope so.
Okay. Best perk. I would say just being a part of a legacy that, you know, like I said, kind of transcends just motorsports. You know, Miller Lite's been involved in sports forever, since their inception. So I would say that's probably the biggest perk. You know, and there's a lot of cool things that come with it.
Kevin Ben, how much of an impact will Danica Patrick have if she goes full-time next season?
Ooh. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't see it being any different than what it is now, to be honest. I'm sure that, you know, nationwide in the series we'll get behind her a little bit more and kind of put in a little more PR, but she's doing pretty good right now. Yeah.
If she starts winning, things would change.
Yes, yeah. I mean, really the biggest impact that she would have is really predicated on her performance. You know, if she performs like she did at Vegas, then yeah, she'll have an impact. But until, you know, that happens consistently, then I would expect it to be the same.
Okay, so here's Danica talking about, you know, coming over this way. And by the way, Austin Roper is now following you on Twitter.
Oh, thank you, Austin. I appreciate that.
You're driving for Roger Penske, who has fingers into a lot of other forms of racing as he gets ready for the Indy 500 coming up this weekend. Did you ever talk to the captain about, you know, because I mean, you're a young guy with a lot of talent. I mean, you're in a position where you could go try some of those other things.
And I think that was Austin. The best way I can answer that question is that there was several opportunities for me to pick a team to go to when I decided to go full-time in the Cup. And there was a reason why I picked Rogers. And that's the best way to answer.
You don't want to go any further with that exclusive detail here?
No, not really. So, you know, I guess time will tell.
How much time do we have to wait?
I don't know. I don't have an answer on that.
You don't have an answer on that?
I think that his IndyCar program is something that I
have an interest in.
I have an interest in, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think a lot of people have an interest in that program. It's pretty outstanding. Yeah. That would be fun to watch you go do that. That would be very cool.
I tried it on the simulator. I wrecked a lot.
Yeah.
Roger was standing right behind me, too, so.
So it might be more of I could see the gap being a little bit longer.
But in fairness, so did Helio. Helio went on it, and he wrecked, too, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. All right. Before we let you go, got to ask you about the foundation. I know you have some cool things coming up with that. Tell me and the fans about everything.
Well, a lot of
going
cool
on there.
things. You know, like we said earlier, a lot of stuff we do for, you know, it's not all, you know, servicemen and servicewomen. We did do some cool things for firefighters in Detroit.
Oh, great.
There was a big fire there that injured and killed a couple firefighters. So we had a awareness for them week last year. So we do a lot of cool things, but you know, the biggest premise is to kind of support those that make sacrifices for the community that make this life possible, not just for me, but for everyone who gets to go to the races and enjoy them like I do. And so, you know, we got a lot of different things going on. You know, I've got this program that I'm really excited about called Race to Recovery, where we're going to essentially kind of incentivize different people who come back from Iraq, Afghanistan, et cetera, or anywhere that are injured to recover faster. Because if you've ever been in the military hospitals, I've had that privilege, it's really hard to get motivated when you're in a hospital. Really, really hard, especially if you have severe injuries. So kind of a little incentivization program, if that's a word. If not, I just made it up.
It is now.
But to where they can kind of get going back on their feet with a little bit of help from my foundation. And we're going to take them to some races and entertain them, support them. And then on Monday after the race, we're going to take them out and put them in a race car and drive them around and show them what it's like to go at full speed. So get to see it and then get to feel it and be a part of it. And really excited about that program. And that's starting at Michigan here in June. We actually have 4 races that we're going to do that at. So really excited about that. And then this week, or I guess just say next week, Monday, on Memorial Day, we have a little bike ride I'm putting on, which is something I'm pretty excited about too. Just kind of a get in shape thing and have fun. And at the end, we're going to do some autographs with some different race car drivers and have a band that comes out and plays. So a lot of great things. That's at Penske Racing. So hopefully some people will stop by on Monday. And if you don't ride bikes, you can get an autograph and
enjoy the music and the good
enjoy
times.
the music and free food and maybe Miller Lite.
Maybe. All right.
Maybe.
Well, best of luck in the discount tire car on Saturday night.
Thank you.
Charlotte Motor Speedway, a place where you won in the nationwide race
last fall.
October.
So
yeah.
I'm a returning winner, I guess. That feels really good.
It should. All right. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ralph Sheen for Brad Keselowski. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.